So voting day for the 20th parliamentary election is a little over 2 weeks away on April 13th here in Korea. But Koreans living in other parts of the world cast their ballots early. A 6-day voting window for overseas Korean nationals opened this Wednesday. Our parliamentary correspondent Shin Se-min joins me to give our Korean viewers abroad a general overview of the entire process. Now, Se-min, give us the A to Z on the entire process of voting for overseas Koreans.
Yes, Kanyang, over 154,000 Koreans living outside of the country have registered to vote for next month's general election. That's about 8% of the estimated 1.9 million eligible Korean nationals currently living outside of the country. Now, that figure is up 27% compared to the previous general elections held in 2012. The National Election Commission says that most of these absentee ballots will come from the United States, followed by Japan and China. And what these overseas Koreans need to know in order to practice their right to vote is, first and foremost, to have their verification piece of identification on them. That means having a passport, driver's license, or a government-issued document with a photo ID. Once that's settled, they can receive a ballot to complete their vote, which will then be sealed, delivered, and counted. Korea's election watchdog expanded the number of polling stations overseas by creating additional locations in cities with more than 40,000 Korean expats. That's 25 extra stations in 6 countries, including the U.S., Japan, and Vietnam, bringing the total number of polling stations overseas to 198, including embassies and legation offices. Now, this year's general election marks the 3rd time overseas voting has been allowed since the government enacted a bill in 2009 granting Korean nationals living abroad the right to vote in Korea's parliamentary and presidential elections. This election especially is garnering more attention with an easier registration processes. Now, political pundits say that the delayed establishment of an electoral map gave overseas Koreans less time to check their constituencies, but also allowed for more awareness of the issues. They add, however, that in order to boost voter turnout in overseas countries, the political parties should roll out more campaign pledges that resonate with those Koreans living outside of the country. Kanyang?
Well, thank you, Semin, and I'm sure you will keep us updated all throughout the election. That was our Shin Se-min on the overseas voting for the 20th National Assembly election.